This is where the fun begins.
Hello there.
What's going on, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here, and in today's video we have a rumored High Republic Disney Plus series update here. It's being described as Stranger Things except in space. So without further ado, we're gonna hop right on into it. This one's definitely an interested one. This series has actually been going around for the last couple of months here, now mostly circulating around from the Bespin Bolton, who's a very reputable source out there. Of course, I'll have them linked down in the description down below. However, from today we're going to be reading from the Direct's full article regarding this and the Bespin Bolton and what they had to overall say about this. According to the Bespin Bolton, the rumored High Republic Disney Plus series is being described as a Stranger Things in space, will begin its filming this June. I've got to be completely honest with you guys, I honestly cannot remember if I have covered this on the channel or not, because there's just so much going on with Star Wars overall, especially for the year of 2022. It's just such a jam-packed year. Yes, there have been little hints here and there with a High Republic show going on, but it's also been rumored that there's been multiple High Republic projects that have been going on here, more or less specifically series for Disney Plus that have been actually in production here and going on here. This one here is being described as, well, as I have already mentioned, a Stranger Things except in space. I would believe, as I would recall, the last previous update that we did have for this High Republic Disney Plus series, that it was coming from the Bespin Bolton and it described actual castings here for different characters. It's something I want to talk about in a separate future video, because this is starting to ramp up into something actually, and it's becoming more and more likely. Now, going back into what the Direct's article does say here, sure, Disney and Lucasfilm have yet to publicly actually acknowledge this mysterious High Republic Disney Plus series, but the fans are getting excited about it nonetheless. If there was any doubt that this is real before, there certainly isn't anymore. And honestly, in my own thoughts and opinions, coming from the Direct's article there, I think it's a little overhyped there, but as I had also mentioned, yes, it's becoming more and more likely as these different updates here are kind of circulating around from different sources here. I'm just not completely sure if it's really enough evidence to really get me going into this, although I'll have to be honest with you guys, I think it definitely is starting to ramp up into something. Now, going furthermore into the Direct's article and what they had to say here about casting is underway, maybe even finished possibly at this point in time, and the series is set to go on in front of a camera soon. Grammar Rodeo, I'm not sure if I pronounced that name right, I'm really sorry if I butchered that, is real, whether or not it's been officially announced or not. Now, I'm guessing Grammar Rodeo would be the Disney Plus's series for this High Republic show. Grammar Rodeo is an interesting name. Now, I'm not sure if this is the official name, doesn't really sound like an official name, or if this is a code name. I'm just going to look more into this. I'm looking back at previous updates here for this overall show, but the Direct's article goes on furthermore. But when could this announcement actually happen? Well, Disney is set to host Star Wars Celebration this year, on May the 4th, which feels like the perfect time to pull back the curtain for this streaming project and maybe even a few others. It is maybe at a point that Kathleen Kennedy could bring out John Watts in the stage here to confirm that his involvement, and maybe even give audiences a glimpse of what is being for the cast here, and maybe even for the overall story. So the whole involvement with John Watts, the director here, of course, if you don't know who John Watts is, he's the director of the Spider-Man MCU trilogy here, Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, all of those Spider-Man films, absolutely amazing. Of course, he'd be a perfect director and writer here for this upcoming potential Star Wars High Republic project, definitely without a doubt. Now, honestly, my own thoughts and opinions, if they were doing actual official casting here, if they were doing actual filming here that's going to be set up here coming out for June in the summer of 2022 here, honestly, in my own thoughts and opinions, please do not announce this right now. Let it do its filming, let it do its magic, all that type of stuff is honestly what I say. There's so many other Star Wars projects out there that we're yet to learn about. I mean, the Cassian Andor series, we've heard so much little about. The Lando show, we've heard so much little about. The Acolyte is something we've also just haven't really heard anything about. So sure, maybe say something untitled for Disney Plus is maybe in the works, that would be High Republic, but don't give it a name even. Don't give us any insight here for what's going on with the cast, its characters, its directors, its writers, its producers, whatever the case may be. Hold all that stuff and let all these other shows maybe pass and get the spotlight here, stuff that we've been knowing about for the last 2 years at this point. Star Wars Celebration is definitely starting to ramp up here, and it's still like a whole month away now at this point in time. However, nonetheless, I will say that it is beginning to ramp up hype, and they better have some really good stuff actually planned out this year, unlike the previous couple of years now at this point in time. Of course, as always, I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down down below, depending on how likely you actually think that this show is actually going to be a thing, how likely you actually think it's in the works here. And honestly, at that, if you read the High Republic books and comics, what would you want to see here in a live action adaptation, or maybe even in an animated type of form here for this upcoming project for Disney Plus? And I'd actually love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, as it really does help with the channel. And check out our Instagram, Unofficial Star Wars, for more Star Wars related content, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video. As always, may the Force be with you. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day or night. Peace out.